The sheep heard the shepherd calling. I lead you to the path of righteousness. The Rastafari thy shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to rest up in green pastures. He lead us by the word of righteousness by his name's sake. Though you walk through the valley of shadow of death, thou shalt not fear.
1212 Radio Culture on the sabbatical man, is this afternoon. Let's start by apologizing for the late start of the show. We had a technical hitch which had to be taken care of.
The sheep heard the shepherd calling.
But yes, indeed, we do give thanks for the engineer and his team who made sure that it is fixed in time for us to still bring you this much-awaited interview. By way of introduction, let me say this. When we say repatriation, as Rasta people say, "Kasa repatriation," everybody who is Rasta has heard this term before. Repatriation, repatriation, repatriation is a must. Yes, indeed, repatriation is a must, but what are we doing about it? Repatriation, technically speaking, politicians need Jumao because they have to make sure that the stolen children of Africa are brought back home. And that as many people as would like to repatriate to the motherland have the opportunity to do so. But is that the reality? No, sir.
Come to Zion, come to Zion, everything is ready.
Come to Zion, everything is ready. This is what my next guests are telling everybody who wants to repatriate to Ghana. like I'm saying, the repatriation is a must. But what are we doing to make it practical? At the end of the year, as brethren and sisters, your races and your empresses, your Ghana, your per se, you're making sure say that aspect of Rastafari liberty, back into reality. As in, we are talking about repatriating, right? A lot of people have decided to repatriate to Ghana, for instance, or to Africa. But any easy thing, everybody knows this. It's not easy to just pack up out of the West where you were born and where you grew up and everything and say, hey, me call Ghana. Especially if you don't have brethren or sister on the other end to, accept you with open arms. Mami Kasa Tintin, let's go on the line right now and speak with my guests. This is a group of wonderful people. Only Jano. Listen, we name how many people, we name how many of this we can even find across Africa, right? Because this group of people, what they have done is they have set up a camp, which is called the Repatriation Camp, over there in Kumasi, and they are doing some wonderful work, some of which we will get to learn about today. Let me not do the talking, because otherwise, what would be the need for inviting them? Let me hand over the mic to them so they themselves can do the talking. I'm going to be talking with King Yankee and Kofi Sapong. King Yankee and Kofi Sapong are representing the Rastafari Repatriation Camp in Kumasi. Blessed love, King Yankee and Kofi Sapong. One love.
Respect, just love.
Yes, indeed.
This is Repatriation Camp. This is King Yankee. Before, let's give thanks to the Most High, Jah,
Rastafari.
And Empress Mary the Fourth. And give thanks to the brethren and sisters in the diaspora. This is a repatriation camp.
King, as okasa we check kakra o. Me pacha o timi de my ni ben wano kakra ma yanka be boy. As okasa no we check kakra.
Okay. Yeah. Before then, let's give thanks to the Most High, Jah,
Selassie,
the first, and Empress Mary.
Yeah, man.
Before I will go details about the repatriation camp, I will have to tell the brethren and sisters in the diaspora that I'm King Yankee from Ghana, Kumasi. And about details of the repatriation is
King, but you introduce him on Sunday. You introduce Kofi Sapon so. Now for you start the questioning now. Yeah, blessed love, Kofi.
So blessed. I'm King Yankee.
All right.
Of Repatriation Camp.
Okay.
That's the founder of Repatriation Camp in Kumasi.
Nice. So you are the founder. All right. And now we also have on the line Kofi Sapon. Blessed love, Kofi.
Yeah, family. Blessed love. I am Kofi Sapon, member of Repatriation Camp in Kumasi.
Your audio in your cry. I don't know what is going on, but the audio in your cry, it sounds far, it sounds like echoing and all of that. Means a bit and I am friendly phone back up so since you are together, then maybe that might help. Okay, and we'll drop a line, no? We'll drop a whole line on our yang kasa or Yankee line so. Nice. All right. Okay, but if you were saying something, blessed love.
Yeah, respect family.
Yeah, man.
Blessed Sabbath to everyone.
I
am Michael Kofi Sapong, member of Repatriation Camp, Ghana, Kumasi, Trede Mpatasie.
Trede. It's actually Oshakra na and you Kumasi and Kasa Newo, outskirts of Kumasi, right? In a place called Trede.
Obuasi Road, branch Obuasi Road.
Okay. Okay.
After Nkranza, then you branch right side, Trede Junction.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Please.
All right. So now let's get into the details. King Yankee, who now your founder?
Yeah, I'm the founder.
Okay. Where did the idea come from? Ebani saying, and now what you say, yen setting up camp visa. Tell us about that.
Okay. The idea started when we were just doing a small farming. That time we were not a Rasta. I was not a Rasta. So if I see my brethren in Kumasi, especially, some of them are suffering. Even the police people are harassing them. They're doing whatever they like to them. That's a no. This one, we have the elders over there, but they are not putting up. That time I'm not a Rasta. Then I said, no. If so, then let me concentrate about these people because I will get much from them. So I have to learn from Rasta and know details about them. But no one taught me about Rasta. Through meditation, I have to jump myself to Rastafari because I know that is a positive movement. So that led me to just engage in the Rasta activity and change my farming, which is 14 acres of land, and donate it to the Rasta. There's sacrifice for the Rasta because that's my aim of just giving the land for the people, Rastafarians.
I see.
It's my personal land that I just give to them.
I see. Which year was this? Which year now? Which year now? Unya sa idea we saw the land now.
The year was 2008.
2008. Okay.
2008.
Okay. And now see that time now when you're Rasta.
No, I was not a Rasta man. No.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Until who decided how the land never Rastas no. Why Rastas ben na wuni momo or de kokoto on when him say to me the person the land name let's do this.
Okay. I was just working in town. So I saw one elderly Rasta called Bingi. Bingi was staying in the Lake Bosomke. He was an elderly Rasta man. So always I have to approach him.
And Chubo Sako asem na okanyana.
And Chubo Sako.
Okay.
Rasbingi. So always I have to approach him in town. When he appears to town, then I have to approach him and know details about Rasta. So he was just giving me some teachings and so forth. But I haven't been to his place that time before. So I have to go inside the eyeball and then search for details about Rasta. And I got to know that, that's the positive movement. So I have to indulge myself inside.
I see. Wow. Okay. Now, Kofi, at what point, and I also so bar into the picture? At what point now bar into the picture? Let's know that.
Please come again.
Kofi, I'm beside Michael Kofi Sapon. At what point, and now bar into the picture, but at what point now also share King?
Okay, he is my close friend. And one time I was just with him that he told me that he wants to have a place. He's know me that I'm a Rasta. But that time I wasn't half locks. So he told me that how he see Rastas walking around the town without having any permanent place to stay. He's planning to have a land for Rastas. And especially our brothers in diaspora, our brothers and sisters in diaspora.
The diaspora, yeah.
You want to have a land for them so that when they come home, they will have a place that they can be happy. Because not easy for you to live where you born, having family, everything are there, and come to Africa and say that you are coming to stay Africa without going back. So he decided that he wants to have a place so that you will gather there. So through that, when they come, they will feel happy to stay Africa or stay Ghana. So through that, he used to have a place, that place for us. So it was the year that he told you, 2008, that he have that place. And we work on there because of the ideas that he told me that he's using there for. Through that, I use my strength to support so that things will go better for us to have our blessing.
That is very impressive.
I see that it's a good idea.
Yeah.
That it will give us blessing.
Yes.
So through that, I follow him to do that thing.
Wow.
So we have plenty of people.
Wow.
I am just closely to him. Yeah.
Wow. And he came. Okay. And he assassin and I decided say what the be more. What the be more Rastas no near there. But
initially it was 4 acres. So at the time that I saw that the movement is very great, it will be very great in future. I have to sacrifice and add another acres to it, and then make it 14 acres of land.
That is interesting. That is very interesting. But mami bisa asase no eye webusu asase asase awa na wa wato. Like how is it?
It was a land that I bought.
Okay.
I'm in Zima, from the western part of Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Axum. But I'm staying in Kumasi.
Okay. It's not asase awato now the wankasa wa de dada.
The land that I bought and sacrificed to the Rases. After that, I have my own personal land over there, which does not belong to Rases, because that one is just have been given to the Rases. But I have my personal land around. There's some buildings and so forth on it. So we only want the development of Rastafari over there.
Wow. Oda na so da ye bi na ma yes say obeye bibi sa na say wona ma na wankasa bibi. How did it even happen?
Okay. The whole thing now, me particularly me call that area. The whole thing that led me to that place was one of my brother was sick at Accra, Medina. So they have to carry him to Kumasi. And after taking care of him to recover from the sickness, he said, no, you want land to plant some medicine, the trees on it, so that you can make medicine and sell to some people. Then I said, okay, then let's find out. So somebody led us to that place. That time I don't know that place. So somebody has to lead me to that place and just acquire that 4 acres of land. After acquiring it, the next 2 weeks, my brother said, no, he will not stay in Kumasi again. He is going to Accra.
Wow.
But that time the land is just left over there. So after my brother left, then I asked him, so he's not going to use the land again. So no, it's a mission. So I should take the land for whatever I want to do. It's not for him. It's my personal destiny. So he need money to just go and do business. Then I just sacrifice and give him money to go and do business, and then open that place and donate it to the Rastas. After that, I was able to add some to it. Rana, I can assure you that time that my brother came, he was not a Rasta. Rana, my brother is a Rasta in Medina right now.
Wow.
So that is the reason why I don't know whether Jah directed him through that sickness. I don't know. To just acquire the land and sacrifice for the Rastas.
Mystic, right?
Yeah.
You miss very mystic.
Myself, I don't know.
Very, very mystic. Okay, Kofi. Say no. First of all, Mami, who wouldn't one of the first people King a contactee, like when he decided to do that, no, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am a close brother to him, so he just decided with me.
Okay.
That he want to help Rasta with that.
Okay. So what was the first thing Amoye? Again, the first thing what was the first thing you did on it? So say no, you've got the land, but there's a whole it's bare land. You need people to work on it. You need money to get some things in place and all of that. What was the first thing you did with the piece of land?
Now we have a big temple. We have a daughter's quarters roofed and men quarters to roof it. So now we need more support so that we can. It is the temple is already nearly to roofing. It just remain the roofing, but the men's quarters is roofed, and even someone can live in it. And daughter's quarters too. Someone can live in it.
That is serious.
More support and more of the brothers to come, so that brothers and sisters to come, so that they will know what is going on.
Wait.
Because seeing is believing.
More. Okay, so you built a temple, right?
We have a big temple.
Okay.
Big temple.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to give to King so that he will explain everything.
Okay, all right.
We have a big temple, not common in Kumasi.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
The whole thing is right now. What is at stake is we have a priest house which is 2 rooms.
Mm.
Then we have the main quarters, which is a very big hall. Over the roof and plastered. And then we have the structure of the temple, which has already been raised. The pillars and everything has been raised. Remain the metal that can be laid to cross, because the temple is too big. You can't cross it with a beam or the wood to make the roofing. So you need the metals to cross it, and then the roofing. And then the female quarters too is there. And there are a lot of, we make our water reservoir too over there.
Hey, Chalemunia grow hole.
Yeah. Everything is there. So everything will be shown to you. We'll bring the pictures. Everything will be shown to you.
Yes.
At appropriate time.
Yes.
We'll send everything, not more than 1 week. We'll send everything to you for you to see what is at stake.
You know what we'll do? Even better than that. You know what we will do is this, King.
Left is
King.
Left is the work left is over there. It's not, our strength cannot do it again. So we need help from the diaspora because people from UK, France, Bermuda, Jamaica, even Sizzler knows about the camp. Sizzler knows about the camp. Sizzler Kolonji knows about the camp. And somebody from the Naibingi camp, their daughter from Naibingi camp came to Repatriation camp and stayed there for 2 years. Her name is Mama Aruti or Mama Sherry. He's staying now in the Jamaica. A lot of them knows about even nightlife. One of the reggae musician, if you consult your brethren, you have some brethren over there. He came and just took all the videos and everything. So Jamaica people, they used to visit. Some used to visit that place. But so the development is low. So we need the development for the diaspora so that in future they can take that place as their home or the gateway to the Rastafari in Africa. That's the reason why we are building the temple.
Wow.
But still activities is going on. But we want it to be fast because one man cannot just speed up those process.
Yes.
We have to go and work and just get something. If you get something, then we take some from our family and then we drop some for the Rastafari. Then if the thing reach more, then we go and develop it small. So this is the process that we have been doing always. But right now, the strength, we want everything to be fast because brethren and sisters in the diaspora want to return home. So they should concentrate their mind in Africa, especially in Kumasi.
Yes.
So that we just team up. Not only the temple that we are building to just support them, but if some come and you don't know what to do, we'll give him a place, if probably my place, to stay. And then reason and think about the next step before he can do something. Because if you arrive in some country, you will be confused. So if you get right people, they will direct you. So we are ready to welcome them for their direction and their movement and so forth. Before they too, they will become interested in staying in Africa. This is one of our mission over there.
That's very interesting. But Mamimbi Sao, so if somebody comes there, what are the terms? What are the terms and conditions for them staying there? Because obi betimi aba say, oh, maba mete say, now for how many ever years? Not only not doing so be too. Then it's holding the place and other people cannot come in. Into more terms, we say they can stay for up to a certain point, or what?
Yeah, the only thing that if they come, imagine somebody arrived just now. That person need peace of mind to just stay and reason for 2 months so that he can decide well. And then through that 2 months, we will help him in direction because he don't know anything about Ghana. So we have to direct him not to correct his money. We don't need his money. But maybe someone can return from other diaspora to the camp with more ideas. Not only the money that can just do wonders on land, but ideas. We need more ideas too over there. Because one man cannot build. more skills has to come over there. Not the money alone. So if that person come out, they have 2 months to study the place, but who accommodate him for that 2 months, still living over there, and then just try to prepare his something that the next steps of his future. The camp is there for everybody, but it's not a place that can harbor somebody for maybe, I'd say, 1 year going and so forth. But that person can come to the camp, reason, making prayers and so forth, and then just know details about what is going on in Ghana, so that that person to help that person to settle his land or get some piece of land at some place and settle peacefully. That's what we have.
I see. Now let's kick back a little bit.
Yeah.
How did you get the manpower? Senamusi started see idea no. How did you get? Because someone has to design it, right? Someone has to come and actually build it, and then all of that. How did all that go?
Okay, let me tell you, Sanjay. All this thing, if you come yourself and you see how the temple is facing, it's all, I don't know what is happening to me that made me to just make the design, the structure of those things. Because if you come to it, you see it in perfect way. You see it in perfect way because the temple itself is facing east. So that time, I don't know, the land was just like a farmland. So the temple is facing east. Everything that the layout, if you see the layout, you see that it's perfect over there. And a lot of land too is lying down over there.
So you designed it yourself?
Yeah, I designed it. So if you come and see the simple one that I did, and then the temple, if you come and see you see that, yes, this is the temple. And I compare it to some of the Orthodox churches. Orthodox temple. Then I see that the whole thing was perfect.
Interesting.
We have the design of the temple over there, everything over there.
Okay. But how did you get manpower to build it? How did you get people to build it? And now you had to pay for that?
So far as I have to help I want to help my brethren. I have to do something for them to appreciate that, yes, truly, Jah is guarding me, or Jah is guarding all of us, because it's not easy for someone to sacrifice his money in Ghana here. But I have to work. If I put some aside, some for half for my family and half for the Rastafari movement. This is what because I'm not somebody who wants a material things, but I want future for people that I love. I love Rastafari, so I have to do something. Even let's take it if I'm in church. If I'm in that Babylon church and so forth, if they contribute, I'll contribute. So right now I'm in Rastafari. I have to sacrifice because Jah is giving me power to do it, because it's not easy for someone to lead such a big thing. But Jah is giving me strength to do it. It can be given to somebody, but that person will not do it. But I don't know what happened that led me to go and do it and sacrifice for them. So I'm still sacrificing. Even right now, they have their oven, which carries them to toss and everything. So, and at the same time, it's not oven, it's a sprinter.
Yeah.
The sprinter is still working for the camp.
Working as in a bottle or something like that and bring money in?
Just go a long journey from Kumasi to Takwa, from the Ashanti region to Western region.
And you bought that van too?
Yeah, I bought and sacrificed for them.
If you don't mind, Mami Bissau, if you don't mind, Ejuma Ben now ya would yes such a big thing.
Okay, Ejuma baby say, now my father was doing a lottery business. That's a national lottery business. So my father have to stop. So I have to take over. I have to take over.
Okay.
So through that I was getting small, and then just helping small.
I see.
Yeah.
But still, I won't answer my question. No, me say, how did you? Banisena mutimi see dino. How did you do all the temple after you designed it? No, who built it? Ankasa the men's quarters, the daughters' quarters. We will come to all of that. But who built?
Who? An architect. We took an architect, and then we have to say the architect have to come inside, and then we will show him the right thing to do.
Okay.
And then we'll pay him.
I see.
This is what I used to do. So
Okay.
I've been paying him, workers and everything, bulldozers and everything, clearing of the land, buying the cement and so forth, iron rods and so forth. I've been sacrificed for that time.
That is serious.
Until now, I'm still on this sacrifice.
That is serious.
I'm ready to sacrifice till I die.
That is very serious.
If the strength is there. If the strength is there.
That is very serious. Okay, Michael.
That is another person
okay.
I want for the Musa.
Nice. Let's switch to Michael for a little bit. Michael, so you were Rasta before you met King, right? And then what did you do to rally the Rastas together? Okay, but what did you do to rally the Rastas together? Tell us about that. How did you get people to buy into the idea and say, let's go and do this thing together?
Okay, we have a platform, so if everything I just share to them, and I have many of the brothers to contact. Mm-hmm. So if we decided to make everything, I just share with them, so that not all of them in WhatsApp. So I get their numbers. So if everything, I just share messages with them. Then and show them the place that we will meet. So if everything they will come, then we will go do it together.
Now let me ask you again. As a Rasta man, you know, say in Accra, for instance, they have 12 tribes, they have Bobo Shanti, they have EWF, they have all that. In Kumasi, did you? I don't think say the repatriation camp is aligned to any of these houses, right? How did you get all the Rastas to come together in a place without saying, okay, me, I'll be 12 tribes, so I'm not going to come, or me, I'll be Bobo, so I'm not going to show up, or anything like that?
Yeah. You see, the whole thing started with a good work.
Mm-hmm.
So, we see brethren, then we link up. If you are 12 tribe, you are Bobo, you are everything, what I know is we are all Rastas, no any discrimination.
Mm.
So repatriation camp is welcome anyone, even if you are born with a pure heart. This is what we need for the development.
Nice.
So we welcome anybody that is ready to come and do Jah work. Because
nice.
I have to do it. Somebody too have to come and do it. Because the whole thing does not depend on me alone. If somebody come in half idea, then you have to just introduce this idea, and we take, if it is good, then we'll start another development. So we are ready to welcome anybody from any corner. Because if only that they have their positive mind, if we are not there, they can help their brothers and continue the good work. That's what you want.
Interesting. And how is the camp run? How is it run? Who manages it? Do you live there permanently?
Permanently, some sisters and brothers are living on the land.
Okay.
They are living on the land. Some they are doing their farm to make the ends meet. Yeah.
And the farm,
so we struggle, and the time reach that we go there, then we send the materials, then go and start about the run now. But the next step is the gate of the temple. We have to build the gate of the temple to make it big with pillars and write repatriation temple, because everything is all about money. So if money reach some standard, then we take it and use for that, because it's not easy to get money in Ghana here. But still, that's the work that we are doing. So we pray the Most High that He should give us more to just build.
Interesting. So you said, some of them are there, farming to make ends meet. Are they farming from that same piece of land, the same 14 acres?
Yeah, they are farming on the 14 acres.
For themselves, or they are farming? They are farming for the whole community, for the whole cooperative.
They are farming over there. If the vegetables and so forth, the crops are ready, they will sell it, and take half and give half to the camp. This is what they are doing over there. Yeah.
Wow. This reminds me of the biblical days, man. This is like something out of the Bible. You know. Yo, listen, seriously. This is very, very impressive. This is seriously impressive. And then the temple, right? Even though it's not complete, I'm sure there's some sort of groundation and things going on there. How is that going?
Yeah. Okay, we have a place that we used to just make prayers and so forth. If we raise some activity that we have to perform, then we just put it on the platform and we go there and perform, just to raise the camp, the image of the camp.
Nice. Okay, now let's talk about the different buildings. You mentioned that you have a men's quarters and you have a daughters' quarters. Tell us about those. They are separate. They are on different parts of the land. And then how many rooms are there? What is the structure like? Tell us about those.
Okay. You see, camp normally, but without not making any separate rooms over there. It's a very big, it's a very big hall. The aim is inside the hall. Inside we have the bathroom and the toilet over there, and male quarters and female quarters, the same thing. But the model is very big. It can accommodate about more than 60 or 80 people. So our aim is, if some activity is going on, then they have to stay there. Some have to stay there because not all of the people that used to just sleep in the room, some will be just hanging around or lying under the tree and so forth, because that place, is very cool, and then they can live a good life over there. So you see, we just build this one just to accommodate some people. So in future, if the strength is there, then we can decide to build whatever left.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Now, do you also have, apart from Omo farming by themselves and giving some back, do you also have projects that you are doing for the corporate, for all of you together? Like, say, we are doing this in the name of Repatriation Camp, rather than somebody doing it and bringing some to bringing some of the profits to the group.
No. You see, whatever that, everything that is generated, everything that is generated from the camp, or any product that comes out from the camp, we use it for development. We use it for development because we want development to be faster than as we are expecting, but the strength is not there. Because a lot of people have been coming here. 20 people have been coming on this place. 20 people.
I see.
So
wow.
First, if they come and I see that person maybe you want to just do something in town, then I have a burden over there. I have to sacrifice for that person to stay inside and accommodate him before you go to the camp and then find his living. This is what I normally do. I used to sacrifice for them because I have burden over there, which is not the campsite, it's in town. So if that person come and then you want to just see, maybe it can be evening. I have to accommodate that person over there and then just take him around and so forth for him to see what is going on.
Is this the building that Nightlife used to live in Bokrom?
Yeah, that's the same building Nightlife used to stay inside Bokrom.
Wow.
That's my building.
Wow. I don't even know what to say, sir. Wow, this is serious. Which means, sir, the men's quarters and the daughters' quarters, so they are really not meant for somebody to stay in permanently. It's just to provide shelter for people when they are there.
Yeah.
Okay. But do you have any if the strength comes up, because what we are trying to do is to get the support of the diaspora, right? So that people can chip in and then help raise maybe chalets or something like that, where you have different quarters, individual quarters, so that somebody traveling, let's say somebody from Jamaica, somebody from England, somebody from the United States, wherever, when they come, instead of going to live in your building, they can live on the camp, right? But they have quarters there that they can live in and have privacy, rather than be in a big hall. Is that the plan?
Yeah, we have that type of plan. We have the plenty plan laid down over there. Even we decide to build some two rooms apartment, outside, so that if somebody come and you can stay over there. But I said the strength is not there. So we want the ideas and materials. We not only want the money, but if that person have materials and then or have a skill that can help in development, we are welcome that person.
Wow.
Because there's a lot of laid down plans over there that we want to do, but still we are on it. Very soon, maybe you will hear details about what is going on also, because we haven't stopped the work. We are still doing the work. The building, the development, we are still on it. But we can't assure anybody that we are going to add this one to this. No. We will do it, you see it, then you see, yes, truly, the thing has been done.
I see.
So far, what has been done on the land is what I told you.
Very interesting. And Michael, I haven't heard from you in a bit. Maybe you want to also chip in for a little bit.
Yeah.
Apart from the temple, the quarters, and that, I'm sure that will be maybe acquire about 1 or 2 acres, right, of the land. So what are you doing with the rest of the 14 acres? What's going on there? And I know that you also said that some people are farming on some of it, right? Are they farming on all the rest of the 14 acres? Michael. Hello, Michael. Hello.
So that when our family in diaspora, when they come, they will see nature.
Michael, the line dropped for a bit in the patrol. No, start all over. Start your answer again. The line dropped for a bit. We didn't hear all of what you're saying. Start again, please.
I said it is not gathered. We just separated the house and the temple.
Okay.
But when we gather it, it won't cover 2 acres. It will be about 1.5 acres. That's 6 plots. So the remainder of the land is there. We have a forest, untouchable forest. That will be about 2-3 acres. That one we decide that one we will never touch it. We will leave it to nature.
Charlie, you people are smart, oh. You people are so wise. Like, this is serious. So that's like a conservatory, right? You are not, no weeding in there, no cutting trees, nothing like that.
Now we are planning to set a workshop at there.
Okay.
So all handwork, we will try to make a workshop, and our brothers, skills, they will come and share with them. Even I am a weaver, I do more things. So I will share what I know with the brothers that they want to learn. So we are planning for the workshop. It's our serious decision that soon we will set up a workshop.
Okay.
The strength, that's the problem.
Yeah.
The strength is the problem.
Yeah.
So it is in our mind, the strength. So soon we will set up that shop.
And that is why we do something like this. That's why it's important that we're doing interviews like this, because people need to know the good works you guys are doing, right? So that they can also help, especially those in the diaspora, right? We say repatriation. This is a group that is trying to make it possible. And they are so selfless. 14 acres of land. The man could have sold it and done a whole lot of things for himself. He could have used it for a whole lot of other things for himself. But he says, no, I'm giving it to the Rastafari community. And even if you, like he said, even if you're a ballhead and you want to pass through, you're still welcome, as long as you have a clean heart and pure heart, clean hands and a pure heart, So that is very, very, very serious. And I'm using this opportunity to reach out to my brethren and sisters in the diaspora, and even at home, if you can, let us support this. Let us support this. Let us seriously support this, because what they are doing is very, very commendable. Now, King, let me come back to you again. King, so we're talking about strength, right? Strength. But I also think that there's a lot that you can do to raise funds from what you are doing already, right? To keep the work going. Are there anything like that that you're doing?
Yeah, right now, no. The strength is support.
Mm-hmm.
We need support for development.
Yeah.
That's why I said already, not only money alone, because more people maybe can have a material to support. Materials to support for the development.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, have you thought of projects like maybe, like we said earlier, maybe farming, on one side? Michael has mentioned weaving. Are you thinking of maybe setting up and he has already said it actually, more by a workshop, right? So that people can maybe come together, youth can come there and weave a whole ton of things and then take it to the market, have somebody sell it, get you money, do maybe soya chunks, whatever it is. Are you thinking of things like that?
We know all about this thing. We have planned. That's the reason why I told you that there's a lot of things that is ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
Because after setting the workshop, and the oven or the sprinter that we get over there.
Yes.
After making the materials, the sprinter will carry the materials to the center where they want to sell.
Mm.
And then just distribute so that one too can raise income for the camp.
Mm.
Any product that will be getting from the camp, then you have to go straight to the camp accounts.
Mm.
So as for planning of generating income activity and so forth, the plan is there. But
I see.
the left of the borders to settle down.
Mm-hmm.
If the borders are settled, everything will come inside.
Mm. Okay, so you just mentioned camp accounts. Does that mean you have an executive committee? You have some elders who are in charge of different aspects of running the camp?
Yeah, right now, no. You see, we have chosen some people to take over or to get their positions. Right now, no, the first person that we took was our secretary, which is Enchibosi Mokatu in Accra.
Mm-hmm.
You know Mokatu?
I know Ras Mogato, the brethren with the longest dreadlocks in Ghana, I think.
Yeah. Mokatu is our secretary.
I see. Very intelligent brother. Very serious brother, that brother.
Yeah, he's very serious because it's not easy to. You have to choose the right people so that they can just manage the thing very well.
Yes.
And then we choose in terms of some. We have given about some people just to control or to lead in case of any thing that is going on in the camp. But I'm helping them with the financial distance and still supporting them and then giving ideas about the way we should go about it. Yeah.
I see. Okay. I saw some pictures of a group of you empresses, some, young ones and all of that. And you were going on an excursion and all of that. So you actually also find time to do fun stuff like that. You get time to go and see the other parts of Ghana and all of that. Tell us about that.
Yeah. Okay. You see, Rastafari is not about sitting one place and then just be lecturing them, say Rastafari. You have to spread the message of the Rastafari by going round, because there's other brethren who are in some regions and they are locked up because they don't feel free. Their family even don't allow them to do Rasta. So going out, we used to go, not that place excursion alone. But we used to go to, maybe if some brethren have a program like something, excuse me to say, a funeral and so forth, we used to go on Sunday and then go and greet. If you go, we go in masses. For those people in area to know that this is what Rasta is doing. And the Rasta activity, Rasta is not anything that can just, you can disrespect. So through repatriation camp, I can tell you that people in Ghana here, or in Kumasi particular here, they are free from those kind of molesting and so forth in Kumasi. Because at first, if you are working, police will catch you and do this and so forth. But through this repatriation camp, that we move, go to region and so forth and so forth and so forth. People have known that yes, it's something that is just moving on. So we are spreading the message of the Most High, but not to sit at one place and say Rastafari, Rastafari. No, that doesn't pay. But just spreading the message, go around, let people know who Rasta is. Yeah, that's the movement that we are taking.
I see. And Michael, are you also trying to get people to see what you are doing, maybe come join and all of that? Are you doing that? Michael,
Please come again.
Are you doing things like outreach? Are you trying to get people to see the work you are doing and invite them to come and be members, or even to come visit the camp and stuff like that?
Yeah, Braden. We have more groups that we use to spread the message through there. Even Facebook, we have repatriation group out there.
Yes.
Repatriation Camp of Rastafari, Ghana, Kumasi.
Yes.
We have that group out there and WhatsApp too. So many places, more things when we do, I just share it on some platforms so that they will see what is going on. So we are spreading through social media, especially.
Nice. Nice. Very nice. Now, Russ, before we go, let me also ask you about one very important thing that I saw that really impressed me, right? Everything that you have said today here, some of which I didn't know before, has practically blown my mind. This is awesome stuff that you guys are doing. But I also saw a video and some pictures where you went to a secondary school to donate items to the school.
Let me give to him so that you answer that.
Okay, all right.
Reverend.
Yes. What prompted that? What made you do that?
What made me do the movement?
No. Hold on. Recently, I saw a video, right, and some pictures where you and your team went to a school, to a secondary school, a high school, I should say, and then you went to go donate items to the school. What made you do that?
Okay. The reason why that we decided in the name of repatriation camp, or not repatriation camp alone, but all Rastas, we decided to it's the same campaign that we are making. And also, 2 years ago, there was a confusion about Rasta children not to enter school, but by God's grace, we were able to win the case. So this is what for me to just appreciate inside the school, that Rastas are not the bad people, but they also can do something better. So this is not the end of donation. There's still donation ahead of us, but it's a matter of time, because you cannot eat alone. Somebody to have to come and eat some. So if you get, then you donate, and then through that you get your blessing. So that's the reason why that we also to spread the message of Rastafari.
That is very interesting. But in the video, I saw I don't know if he's the headmaster or he's a teacher in the school. Okay. And then he was talking about a Rasta youth who was in the school and how well behaved he was and all of that. Who is this kid? In fact, before then, hold on a second. Let me play his audio and then we'll come right back. Hold on. You know what? Let me play this again. Let me play this one more time. Please hold on for me. Let me play this one more time because it's very important that people will hear what the headmaster said. Please hold on. Let me play this one more time. This is just fantastic. This is just fantastic. Nana, now only Madikrontia make casting na menya goosebumps to say. Me who have me sing kakra. Only Madikrontia, I'm really very impressed with this is that it paints such a good picture for Rastafari, right? Upon all the negativeness that we have to deal with every day, something like this paints such a great picture for Rastafari. And then the man, what the man said, sums up everything for me because he talks about how well behaved the Rasta kid in their school is, right? And then he goes on to say, next time more Rasta bar, more funny. That's my favorite part of what he says. But Rasta children in Achimota school, was century secondary school. This is so cool. Who I'd like to speak with him at some point. But
that song belongs to me.
I see. I see. Wow. And he's taking after you because you can tell, the man is talking about how well behaved he is, how smart he is. He does his work. He's very well, composed and everything. That is so cool. And then he also plays football for the school.
He takes some activity for the school.
Okay. So that is why you decided to go and make the donation.
Yeah.
Tell us about the trip. Tell us about that whole thing. Tell us about it.
Okay. You see, the whole thing started like we just decided to go and make the donation to the school. And also at that time, they were doing some sporting activity in Kumasi. So we have to support them so that they can get energy just to perform in the school. And also symbolize for the Rasta that Rasta also has helped a lot in the activity. And then thanking the headmaster for accepting our son in that school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very important.
So right now he's coming to finish. Like one month, he will finish. So
does he have locks?
Yeah, you have the locks. You have the locks over there.
Nice.
He's wearing his cap and everything inside the school.
Wow.
A big lock.
Wow. I think, sir, every secondary school, every school, in fact, in Ghana has a lot to learn from Osei Tree Secondary School. And at some point, Obetimia, let's try and speak with the headmaster also, right? Because I would like to hear what he says. I'd really like to hear his. Mhm.
He said we should allow you to speak to the headmaster.
At some point, later on.
Okay.
Later on, if possible, I would like to speak with your son and also with the headmaster.
We'll forward the number of the headmaster to you.
Okay, good.
And then you try.
We'll take it from there.
You just ask him about.
Yes,
about what is
we'll definitely love to do that. And the other thing I would like to do is we have our sister platform, iCulture TV.
Yeah.
What we will do is we will send a TV crew to the camp to come and do a video, to come and film it, so we can put it on TV and get visuals for people, especially in the diaspora, who would like to see all that we are talking about. No, we will give them visuals to see. But in the meantime, that video that we played with the pictures and everything will also be published on www.ghnewsnow.com. So if anybody wants to see, for now, until the TV crew goes there to get more visuals and more details, you can go on www.ghnewsnow.com and get some visuals of what we are talking about. But please continue. You were saying something.
No. So what time will this video people will come out?
I have to speak with the producers first. You know, kasaya na manya idea and say it will be a good thing to do. So I have to speak with the producers and see what their schedule will be like. But what I'll do is I'll pass your number on to them, right? The producer is called Richard. Kofi, yes, I'll give him Kofi's number and your number both. But he's called Richard. The producer is called Richard. So when he calls you, you know who he is. Richard, yes. And then he likes to call himself Forever Young. So so Anka Richard, not Forever Young, you know who the person is. But yeah, they will come over there with the crew and do the filming and everything, right? But you still didn't tell us. Well, our time is actually up. But before we go, let's get some last words from you. Let me go with Kofi first. Kofi, last words before we go.
Yeah, respect, elder. Thanks for the support to the camp. Respect to everyone. You are welcome, family. Repatriation camp is there for anyone with a positive mind. Respect, elder. Guidance.
One love every time. Give thanks. Selassie. Now, King. Last words before we go.
Brethren, what we have to tell you is that we give you much thanks and blessing. Jah have to protect you and protect your work.
I give thanks. Selassie.
In the diaspora, Jah should guide them and open their way and open avenue for them, whatever that they need or they want to achieve over there and come to Zion. Jah should open the way for them. So repatriation gate is open for them all. Blessed Lord.
Selassie, and the next time I come to Ghana, I'm definitely coming to the camp. I probably will come and spend the night there on purpose. Maybe with my unpacking and coming there just to spend the night and get a vibe of the camp and everything. So you guys get ready to make me some serious fufu and imreim kwai and things like that, because I'll be coming there the next time I'm in Ghana. Blessed love. Thank you so much. All right. So thank you, Michael Kofi Sapong, member, and King Yankee, founder of the Repatriation Camp, Kumasi, Trader, to be precise. Now, let's put your number out too. If anybody wants to get in touch with you, to maybe donate something or to help with something, or just even to learn about the works you're doing, how can they reach you?
Yeah, if they want to reach me, my number is there, or my Kofi Sample number is there.
Okay, can you share it?
They want to donate.
Can you share it so that those who are listening to us can have access to it?
So my number is 0244.
Yep.
You put the Ghana number.
233. Yep.
Code.
Mm-hmm.
Then you put 0244.
Mm-hmm.
53.
Yep.
6479. You put Ghana code first.
Yep.
Then you press 0244 53 6479. And Make Kofi Sapon number, you put Ghana code, you put 0246 736612. Make Kofi
Absolutely.
Sapon number, you put Ghana code 0246 736612.
Nice. Do you have an email?
Yeah, we have an email.
Okay, share that with us too, because sometimes when people are outside of Ghana, it's easier for them to send an email, you know, and stuff like that.
It's the post office box that we have.
Okay, you have a PO box.
Or personal email.
If you don't have a camp email, I would beg you to set one up, because like I said, it's very easy for people to reach you through the camp. I can help with that if you want. I can definitely help with that, but please make sure you have an email, because I'm sure there's a lot of people who would like to reach out to you after learning of the wonderful things you are doing over there.
Okay.
Blessed love. Thank you so much, Michael, Kofi Sapon, and King Yankee. Have a wonderful Sabbath. We'll talk again sometime soon. Every time. Give thanks. Such inspiration. Such good works. I am completely awe-stricken with the works they're doing, man. And I would plead with everybody to reach out and give them some help, give them some support. Let's make it happen. Especially to our brethren and sisters in the diaspora. Let us make this happen, because they're actually doing this for the I and I down. Me personally, when I go to Ghana, I have a house to stay in. But if you're repatriating from the West and you go to Ghana, this is a camp where they have open arms for you to come, settle down, and think through things before you actually do things. And that house that he talked about, where he hosts people, I've been there. It's a big, beautiful, modern house. I know enough times when we say Rasta, people think maybe it's something. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. It's a big, beautiful, modern house with all the amenities. Our brethren nightlife of blessed memory lived there for many years. And that's actually how come I went over there. It's a beautiful house in a beautiful part of Kumasi. But what we want to do, or what I believe they want to do, is to build similar houses on the camp itself, so that when people pass through, he doesn't have to sacrifice his comfort for them to live in his house, but you can actually host them. It's 14 acres of land. That's a lot of land. A lot can be done with that. So link up with them. At another time, I will come and share the email when it's available, but they have already put out their numbers. Make sure you do get in touch with them and lend a hand. My name is Jack, beloved, anointed, and I have been doing this one on Groundation on Radio Culture. Tomorrow, we'll be here with Russ, Caleb, Apia Levi on Reggae Reverbs. And then next week, God willing, we'll be here back again on Groundation with a different topic. One love every time I'm out like a light. One love.